BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF gets rejected, Virgin Galactic take their first customers to the edge of space, and cryptocurrencies will make an appearance in GTA 6. Let's get into it. So the SEC has actually rejected BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF application. This is obviously not great news, but it's not awful news, and I'll let you know why. Essentially, it's because they can just reapply for the ETF. The SEC have actually given some clarity, believe it or not, to what BlackRock need to do to maybe give it more chance of being accepted. And it says here there's just not a sufficient. It's not sufficiently clear and comprehensive. And it's about this surveillance sharing agreement, which is something that BlackRock have kind of come up with themselves to get the SEC on board to accept it. And I think the SEC like the idea. I'm not entirely sure what this kind of surveillance sharing thing is, but the SEC like it. Not sure if that's something to be scared of or not, but they like it, but they just need a bit more clarity of what it involves. And I think that's what BlackRock are working on at the moment. Other people that have also applied for Bitcoin ETFs are also making these changes. And yeah, I'm not sure how quickly they can reapply for this ETF, but it looks like it looks like it could get accepted on the second attempt. So bad news that it got rejected, but for a commodity that's so different and new, I guess creating the kind of framework for an ETF is you're not going to hit the nail on the head the first time. So I guess for people that are experienced with how ETFs work, it's it probably wasn't a surprise that it got rejected, but come the second application, it should go through. So that will be exciting stuff. It says BlackRock's application introduced a surveillance sharing agreement under which information about market trading and clearing activities are shared between entities to avoid the possibility of market manipulation. So there you go. That's what it's all about. So there's been obviously other people that have applied for these Bitcoin ETFs, obviously ARK Invest being one of them, 21 shares as well. I think there's another, so Investico, Wisdom Tree, Valkyrie and Fidelity. But ARK Invest is apparently the front runner in the next one, I guess, that's going to have the ETF accepted. So it's got it rejected, but it's not all doom and gloom. I'm not sure how long the wait is until they can reapply, but it looks like when they do reapply with that extra clarity on that surveillance sharing agreement, looks like it could go through. So exciting stuff. Virgin Galactic takes their first customers to the edge of space. So we've finally seen the first commercial space flight thanks to Virgin Galactic. I think the price of a ticket was $450,000. The people that went were mostly they were from the Italian Air Force and the National Research Council of Italy. I'm guessing you have to go through some sort of training because it says here they hit just under Mach 3, so that's almost 3 times the speed of sound. So you probably have to have maybe some slight training to obviously be able to withstand those kind of speeds. So they probably they couldn't take just anyone off the street who had the money. They had to have some sort of kind of background training, I'm guessing, to make sure they were healthy enough to withstand those G forces. But it's still counts as a commercial flight because I think they did pay for it. So but the main thing about this story is that the stock of Virgin Galactic actually declined 13% after the successful commercial flight. And again, this just backs up the the theory or the saying that, you know, you buy the rumor and you sell the news. The rumor and the hype of and the anticipation of an event is usually greater and has more effect on the stock price than the actual event itself. So usually, although the event wasn't, you know, it was a success, people just hype up these events so much so that they actually, the hype is almost more exciting than the actual event itself. So as soon as the event happens, it's, you know, people's excitement goes down because it's over, it's done, and then the price obviously drops. There's obviously inexperienced investors involved as well, where they expect the price to go up after the event, and then obviously people who are more experienced know that that doesn't happen, and they probably sell just before, and then obviously that's what tanks the price. Well, I say tank, it only went down 13%. It's not a disaster. But yeah, again, just another example, a real life example of, you know, making sure you're buying the rumor and selling the news. So to sell, so if you're going to buy a stock in anticipation of something happening, an event, make sure that you sell before the event. Another example was when it was the rumor that Elon Musk was, when he presented the was it the Late Show or something like that? I can't remember. And he was going to promote Dogecoin, and the hype of that happening was crazy. That was when Dogecoin hit its all-time high, like 70 cents or something like that. And then after the event, it obviously dropped in price. Again, sell in the hype. As soon as you hear the rumor, buy. And then when the hype of it happening, or usually just before it happening, that's when you sell, not after, because the hype has a greater positive impact on the price than the actual event itself. So yeah, just a little kind of, I just thought it was quite interesting that the kind of activity of the stock when this happened. But again, the actual event is super cool. You know, we're the first commercial space flight. I mean, that's crazy. It's some real sci-fi stuff there. You know, when it becomes the norm, I don't know, but wow, that's super, super cool. Wall Street actually projects about $12 million in 2023 revenue for Virgin Galactic, but they won't actually have a positive cash flow until the end of the decade, so 2030. So again, it's still massively in development, but obviously successful flight. So it's one step in the right direction by the looks of it. But again, I thought I'd bring that one up just because of the stock action. The price of the stock was quite interesting during that event as well. And cryptocurrency in GTA 6. I think it's confirmed that there will be some element of cryptocurrency in GTA 6, not to the point where it's integrated with real life cryptocurrency, i.e. you can buy stuff in the game with cryptocurrency, and actually, you know, you can actually make cryptocurrency from playing the game. I don't think it's going to be like that. It's not going to be a blockchain based game, that's for sure, but there will be elements of or talk of cryptocurrency in the game. So for any of you that play GTA 5, there was actually a stock market in the campaign, in the story mode, and I think they're going to have a similar thing in GTA 6 where they're going to have an artificial stock market with the fake companies in the game, but they're also going to have a crypto exchange as well. And there's rumors that they're going to create their own kind of fake crypto that, you know, only exists in the game, called Rockstar. With the ticker RSTAR. So again, it's not actual blockchain technology in the game, but the talk of Bitcoin, or at least cryptocurrency within GTA 6, will be quite interesting. It puts more eyes on the cryptocurrency world. It makes people, you know, curious about it more, explore it in real life. So it's only a good thing. I mean, they might parody it. They might make, take the mick out of cryptocurrencies, because obviously they have all the radio stations on there that kind of take the mick out of real life kind of events, current affairs, and things like that. So they probably have a few things, you know, dotted around that that takes the piss out of cryptocurrency as well. But again, I mean, anything in GTA, it's going to have loads of eyes on it. So even if it is taking the piss out of it, it's still I feel like it's still a good thing for cryptocurrency because it just gets more eyes on it, gets more people talking about it. But yes, I mean, who isn't excited for this game? Let's be honest. You were getting like leaks, little by here and there, and the actors that did the voice acting for the game have been making TikToks together as well and things like that. So there's a slight build up now of something actual official coming out in terms of a trailer, or at least some sort of announcement for dates of it being released. It's usually the dates first before the trailer. But yeah, it's exciting, and yeah, to have even just for them to include cryptocurrency within the game, not real crypto, but just the talk of it or some sort of representation of cryptocurrency in the game is good, I think, in my eyes. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited for the game. I don't know who isn't. It's been a long time coming, and yeah, I'm getting excited. Yeah, it's good stuff. But yeah, I'm going to end the video there. Tried to make this one a bit more short and snappy, a bit more to the point. 3 interesting topics there. Let me know your thoughts about those topics in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you really enjoyed it, you could even subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.